right, we talked about the brisket the other day.
Yeah, we talked about the brisket. I've always wanted to make brisket outside,
Yeah.
but it's too many hours.
Yeah,
and
the smoker and those guys that make it that way, it's perfect. But I had never made it either. And then my friend was here, and then we went on ahead and made one inside, and he had done it before, and it was so easy and it was so delicious. So I think you're gonna like it.
Very juicy.
Very juicy. Very
juicy.
juicy.
I would imagine.
And that's what I liked about it. And let's go through it. But
Okay.
I have a surprise for you. We're going to. We're not gonna make one. We're gonna make two.
Oh, I thought there was something in there.
We're gonna make two. Oh, you think
Oh,
there
we're
was
gonna
something in
make
here?
two?
Yeah,
Okay.
one for your family, one for mine.
Oh, boy.
So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So we bought these HEB, $2.99 a pound. Maybe you can see that there. That's not too bad. So the pricing's good. They sell some of these like for $4.99 a pound, but they're very lean. And then, but of course with these, I mean, you do want to have some.
You do
some
want to have some fat on
You know,
it.
we can probably cut off a little bit if
Yeah.
we need to, but for the most part, it looks good and it's pretty inexpensive. There's even some that are cheaper than $2.99 a pound. There's $1.90 something a pound, but they have a lot of fat in them. So
No, these you could tell they're already trimmed a little.
and there you go. So this is a good piece of meat. You can feed a lot of people. Okay, so they're opened up from their packages, and we're gonna trim off just maybe a little bit of fat, right?
Maybe, that from
Yeah,
on that side.
Yeah, this side a little bit. And you still want some of that fat because it really provides good taste for it also, and it browns very nicely and it looks really good.
Like I tell you, I've never done it like skinning a pig here. A lot of fat.
That was memorable, man. I don't long to skin pigs. That's not a fun thing.
It's very
So
difficult.
the thing I like about doing it like this, it's the simplicity, and the flavor is just good. I mean, I compare it to eating maybe at Rudy's or anything like that. It tastes. I mean, this is much more moist, and it's good because some of the other ones may be a little dry from other places because they're smoked and they're done well as well. But this is just a different way to do it. If you like your meat a little bit with more juice in it and not so dry.
Yeah, I don't like it very dry.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I go to Rudy's, and normally people that I go with ask for the lean. I ask for the moist.
Give me the moist.
What is it that you're gonna add to them? What are we gonna add to them?
So it's gonna be very, very easy. Now I found this the other day at HEB, but pepper is the first thing. So we add a lot of pepper, and pepper is probably the main ingredient you're gonna put on there. Then we're gonna do some kosher salt. The kosher salt is just really good. We just add a little kosher, and that's for flavor, and a nice salt for flavor. And then I found this one, HEB Texas Originals Brisket Rub, and I found it in San Antonio, but I also found it here at this HEB as well. So you can get that. And last time I didn't use that much of this, as you can tell. I used very little on the last one I did, but we can use more. Trying so much.
Okay.
So let's start with the pepper first, and really it's gonna be peppered. Every single piece of it is gonna be peppered. And this is, it gives it great flavor. You can rub it in also if you want to afterwards, but
Are you gonna rub it in on that one?
I think I will.
I'll do the same. I'm still seeing a little bit of the skin that I don't like here.
It's not on me, right? Okay. So we're gonna pepper this up really good, man. Really good.
I better leave some of this fat because if I cut it off,
I'm
into the
gonna
meat.
say I had made brisket once before, but I did not do.
Did you make it inside?
Yeah, it was inside, but I left it just like 3 hours, 4 hours, or whatever I did. It was not very good. I didn't like it. But this was the time that I thought, man, this is good, man. I really enjoyed the taste of it, and it's worth the time. And it's not even really a lot of time you put into it. To tell you the truth.
Well, I guess just the preparation is not too long, but how about the wait time? What do you cook it on?
You're gonna cook it at 225, and you're gonna cook it for 12 hours. But intermittently, maybe like 2-3 hours into it, you go in there and with the same juices that you have in here, you just moisten up the top again, and make sure you keep on doing that every so often, maybe twice during the time that you cook it.
Oh, that's not a lot.
That's not a lot. That's not
That,
a lot.
compared to having to be getting up and out of bed and getting firewood so that you could continue having smoke and
Yeah, no.
you know, I have my father-in-law would make briskets, and yeah, but he would make them outside. It was a lot of work. I remember.
Yeah. That's pretty good, man.
We're gonna work it in a little.
Yeah, work it in a little bit. Just gonna let it sit there. I think I put it out enough. I didn't put too much in one area, so a little kosher salt on top here. I don't want to do too much, but just some.
Let me see how you're doing that. How much?
I just sprinkled a little bit, a couple of times on there, not too much. Because you gotta put it on both sides anyway, so.
Yeah, I just want to get this pepper
It's in there.
in there. Good.
And then, so I'll let you do the kosher salt there.
Did you put that in your
Just
hand?
pour it, pour it out in your hand, and then you can. That way you don't overdo it.
But
Okay.
I'll spread it out. I think I overdid it.
You overdid it.
Hold on. There we go. There we go. I'll spread it out. I'll spread it
Yeah,
out.
and that's even more than what I use, definitely.
Oh, really? Because normally
Yeah.
people use a lot of salt.
Yeah,
in the
people use a
meat.
lot of salt on it, but yeah, I didn't put that much, and it tasted delicious last time. So it was just enough to just kind of sprinkle it on and make sure it's okay. And then you have to remember that you're still gonna have this. Probably has a little salt already in it, you know. So you have some salt coming
Take
in
it
with
easy.
this
I'll
as
take it
well.
easy on the other side.
Yeah, take it easy. And then I'm gonna sprinkle this on a lot better than last time for sure. This is good seasoning.
Has a good smell to it.
Very good. And I'll pass that over to you. Ready to turn.
Are you rubbing this one in?
I'm just gonna tap it in so it doesn't just fall off after I turn it. You know, just to get some napkins over here.
So we're gonna start on the sides.
Yeah, I kind of did the side kind of already here.
Well,
So,
it just
Needs
looks
a
like
little
it
bit,
doesn't
right?
need so
Yeah.
much here.
yeah.
I'll start with the pepper.
No, I didn't do the side. I thought I had done the side.
No, they're too thick.
Right into the side. So I'm thinking that this might be what I'm gonna use for Super Bowl also, like when we do the brisket. Maybe if you think it looks good and comes out good, then we'll maybe do this for Super Bowl, along with the the stuff that we usually do. That I could use more. Wow, we really did use a lot. It's all gone. Okay.
Well, you have to remember there's two of
Yeah,
us.
we're making two.
Yeah, it's making two. We're making two.
And then when you put it away, I mean, you can definitely use some of the juice, but you know that some of that juice is going to have a lot of the fat that kind of fell off. So if you're going to put it away, you want to keep it moist. Maybe you don't use that same juice and just get some beef broth and then put it away in that, and that way you keep it moisturized, and then you'll be good. All right, so now let's put a little beef broth on the bottom, and so we're gonna make sure that we put enough. See that? Oh, like an inch worth around, and it's so thick, you're gonna have to. Well, that's the end of this one, but that was already started, so those are new. So And this is the beef broth that we're using. We're also using H-E-B beef broth. And since the Spurs make commercials for H-E-B, go Spurs go. There you go. Yes,
win
sir.
tonight.
Win tonight.
Go
Move
fight,
on.
win.
They actually did very good. No, this last game.
Oh yeah, this last game they played very well.
They were.
Rudy Gay, come on, you have to perform again.
Now, what we're gonna do though, Charlotte, we're gonna put the fat side up. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And that way the fat just kind of melts
Okay,
down.
should I do it before I put it?
Yeah. So we're gonna put the fat side up, and that way it kind of goes down, and all the rest of the meat stays very moist.
And I noticed that you didn't pour it over it; you poured it on the sides.
Around, yeah. I think you make a very good hole there, huh?
I didn't make a hole at all,
No,
actually.
that thing has a thing to make a hole. But
What
that's
thing?
good.
What thing has a thing to make a hole?
That's good. That's good. The cap,
Let me see.
it punctures it as you turn it.
Like this?
Yeah, I put about, I don't know, it's probably less than an inch, right? But yeah, I put more. We want to make sure that we keep these.
Moist.
Yeah, you want this nice for the. Why not? There you go, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. And there's a little bit left. Let's just put that in the fridge, I guess, if you want. Okay, so we're gonna go down to 25. Okay, we're gonna start that up. And we'll put the timer on for 12 hours. We'll do that for 12, and we're also gonna turn on the bottom one. That way we'll take them separately. And that's about at 225 as well. There. Okay, so let's get the first one in there. Good job. Close that up there.
I don't know, it's hot enough.
Oh, it's hot? It might be hot already. Good job. Let's get the bottom. Second one in. And I'll make sure to call you in the morning when it's ready.
Okay, I'll be right over. Like what, 3 in the morning, 3:30?
3:30 in the morning, just coming over. We have breakfast.
They're in?
It's going. Whew. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's pretty good.
Well, this is our final product here, our brisket. I just want to see how it looks when we cut into it. Oh boy, look at that. Look at the juices coming out from it. And now it's ready to eat.